Welcome to Viva. I got 5 stories for you this evening. The first 3 evolves around the aviation sector. Number 1, the PSC or passenger service charges are going to go up for KLIA 2 by 23 ringgit. From 50 ringgit, you now have to pay 73 ringgit. Now, according to MEVCOM, the body that regulates the PSC charges in Malaysia or all the airports, they are saying that KLIA 2 is the only airport in the country that is paying lesser from other airports in the country for international flights. I got this table that I want to flag to you. It basically shows that KLIA 2 is a cheaper airport compared to other airports in the country. This has irked AirAsia. In fact, Irene Omar, the CEO of AirAsia Malaysia, has gone out strong against both the government and MEVCOM in trying to say that the service charges are not meant to be equalized, largely because the quality of service being rendered from KLIA 2 is very much different from KLIA 1 or any other airports there is in the country. Having said this, it is worth noting that the PSC charges for Malaysia is rather low compared to other airports in ASEAN, let alone the world. So, I leave it to you to decide whether or not you agree with the raising of these charges. But one thing is for sure, you still have to pay the 73 ringgit passenger service charge the moment it kicks into effect, which is January 1st next year. Now, the second story is also from MEVCOM. I've been speaking a lot about MEVCOM. Before we go into the second story, I just want to highlight where MEVCOM sits in terms of the civil aviation sector. In Malaysia, there are 3 big bodies managing the civil aviation sector. The first one is the DCA, or Department of Civil Aviation. They handle all the hardware, all the satellites, all the air traffic controllers. Those are the guys that deal with the technical stuff. Then you have the Malaysian Airports Holdings Berhad. They manage all the airports, or nearly all the airports in the country, and they are listed and they want to be one of the better airport operators, not just in this country, but also internationally. They do have a big business in Turkey as well. But the third body, MEVCOM, or the Malaysian Aviation Commission, handles all things regarding consumer practices. And this is where we want to highlight the role of MEVCOM, which is just created just a few years back. They now want to introduce such thing called the quality of service level. So QoS, or the quality of service, means that if you are not happy with any of the facilities that you are being rendered with, if you go to a Malaysian airport, all you need to do is just flag it to MEVCOM, and MEVCOM will take into effect your queries and your complaints and raise it to the necessary airports. There has been an announcement by MEVCOM this morning saying that they will even impose up to a 5% penalty charge to the airport's revenue if the airport in question does not uphold to their own service level capacity. So if you find yourself waiting in a queue too long, if you find yourself receiving your baggage from the belt too long, if you find that the toilets are dirty, then these are the things that you can raise in the quality of service factor, and this will justify your 73 ringgit that you pay for your passenger service charges. So story 1 and story 2 is connected. The third story I want to highlight is that Malaysia Airlines has just received their new Airbus A350 XWB. This is one of the 6 that they have ordered. They will receive the remaining 5 over the next few months. But this is a big deal for Malaysia Airlines because the Airbus A350 will be used for key routes for Malaysia Airlines, specifically the Kuala Lumpur-London route, MH1, MH2, MH3, MH4, and this will replace the Airbus A380, the mega jumbo jet double-decker, which will be soon moved down to Project Hope, which is going to shuttle Malaysian travellers going for Hajj or any other Umrah facilities. Now, when A350 fully kicks off, it's not just about the KL London route. Malaysia Airlines has to decide what they want to do with the remaining 5 aircrafts on top of the one that they just received this morning, particularly servicing long-haul routes. Now, this is a big deal for Malaysia Airlines, largely because this signals a new flagship or fleet that they will be receiving from Airbus as well as from Boeing. Remember, Prime Minister Najib did visit Donald Trump in the White House, signaling that they want to buy a host of Boeing jets as well, trying to service the regional lines or sectors of Malaysia Airlines. So a lot of improvements there. The fourth story is on Donald Trump. Remember, Donald Trump's Twitter account was hacked, and of course, because of it being hacked, everybody wants to know how the person did it. Today, TechCrunch interviewed Bahtiyar Duysar, and this person of Turkish descent, born and bred in Germany, have come out and said that he was a contractor for Twitter working out of the California office, and said that he has done nothing wrong and he was not prohibited to do so in terms of killing Donald Trump's Twitter account for about 11 minutes. We don't know what the impact is, but we do know that this story is indeed trending, and I want you to know about it as well. the final story is, of course, MacBook High Sierra OS. Now, I'm a MacBook user. I have just upgraded my OS to MacBook High Sierra. It turns out there is a fatal flaw in this upgrade. A Turkish developer found out that if you put your username and password when you log in, if you put root as your username and you leave the password blank and you press enter a few times, you can access or you can gain access to the computer as a super admin, and you can download stuff, you can delete stuff, you can do so much damage to the computer if you use this model. Now, this particular web developer has been criticized because he didn't follow the necessary protocol on alerting Apple in terms of the security flaw. Let me know what you think what should be done. If you're a web developer, do you follow the normal procedure in terms of quietly alerting Apple about the security flaw, or you go on Twitter and blast about the security flaw? You can just email me your views at viva@astro.com.my. This wraps up this edition of Viva. I'm Ibrahim Sani. Thanks for watching.